Welcome back to another video on modeling an application in Flowable. This video will be covering some more uses of initialize variables tasks. We will be making use of the evaluations array that we created in the team select task. Go back into our evaluation process and then into the individual evaluation subprocess. As a quick recap, we use this approval task to add an approval and comments variable to the evaluation variable inside the subprocess. However, we saw that the evaluations array in the parent process was never updated. We are going to fix that with an initialize variables task in this subprocess. Drag the end event to the right to make some more room for another activity if you need to. Then, drag an initialize variables task after the approval task. Label this set evaluation and go to the init variables mapper. Here, we are going to update the corresponding evaluation to this subprocess in the parent process's evaluations array. First, we will need to reference the parent process in the target field by entering the keyword parent. Note that if we were to enter root here, we would be referring to the case, since it would have been the root instance that then started the process that then started this subprocess that we're in now. Next, we will put evaluations in the name field. To reference the specific element in the evaluations array, we will need to make use of the loop counter variable that we passed into this subprocess. Put loop counter in square brackets after evaluations to reference the evaluation in the parent array by its index. Finally, we will need to reference the subprocess's evaluation that was just updated in the approval task. To do this, we will need to pass in an expression instead of an integer or boolean like we did in the last video. Click the lightning bolt to make the value type an expression. Like referencing any other variable in a process, we will use the $ single curly brackets notation to reference evaluation. Now, the value of evaluation in this subprocess will be passed in to the parent object. To sum this all up, every time a user completes an approval task, their updated evaluation with the approval boolean value and comments string value will now be passed into the evaluations array at the index indicated by loop counter. Let's save, publish, and go to Flowable Engage so we can see what's happening. Go ahead and start an evaluation process and complete the team select task. Next, complete both of the approval tasks that were assigned to the evaluators. Once all tasks have been completed, go to Flowable Inspect in the evaluation process and click on the evaluations variable. We can now see that the approval and comments field in each evaluation has been updated. We have now seen that the initialize variables task can not only initialize but also update variables. It can also target variables outside of the process that it is in, like we saw with the parent process. We will continue to make use of this powerful tool throughout the series. Thanks for watching.